Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our games, like this one, we have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Now, without further ado, go ahead and tell us what happened last week, Vitter.
Last week, we had just finished our encounter with cultist guy and his summoned wraith. The wraith wouldn't die until we crushed the sapphire on the bracelet we were originally looking for. That did away with a lot of its wealth, but job was still done. We got paid. Got a lot of gold between the looting and the pay. Returned the bracelet to the shopkeep, so we have a favor from him now, and you never know when that'll be useful. And then decided on checking out another job. Well, getting another job, I mean. This time, we decided on this mysterious Guardian of the Beacon. And apparently they were making some sort of revolutionary warship, and there were possible sabotage going on, they suspected, so they needed us to take the night shift to watch it. Aethel was more interested in the schematics than anything else, which was unfortunate because she wasn't supposed to be able to see that, but then she discovered there was some sabotage being built in. Captain, who by the way is most likely a fiend, or at least has a fiendish aura, decided to forget to lock away the schematics one night so that Aethel could get a better look at them, see where the most likely sabotage spots are. Meanwhile, everyone else would pick out spots to keep watch. And the first night we decided that saboteur was most likely someone on the rock crew. So decided to inspect all of the different crewmates between Akara's keen sense of smell and Anapol, I believe it was him. Yeah. Akara's keen sense of smell and Anupol's detect magic. One of the crewmates / shipbuilders there named Grin, he was a bit questionable. Further investigated and so anything immediately off, but he smelled oddly of swamp apparently. Eventually we tracked him down to his place of residence, and it also smelled of swamp, along with some other stuff. We learned about who commissioned this ship and who the most likely saboteurs are then. I'm pretty sure we know what it is, but I'll have to wait until back into end character.
So. Oh, were you all done?
Yep.
Okay. So, you can smell the fragrance of the same swampy undertones coming from inside of this apartment on top of the baker's shop. I believe a few of you were walking up in order to see what it is, what's going on here. Stealthily. Now, who were they?
It was me and Annabelle.
Alrighty.
And a cool wild shaped into a spider.
Yeah,
Right.
riding on his shoulder is a spider.
Then I need both of you to roll me stealth checks. Anupul, obviously advantage because you're a little spider on top of somebody's shoulder.
Find the. Do I use their stats or mine as a druid for the
Physical,
skills.
theirs. Mental,
Okay.
yours. Skills and proficiencies are still carried over, though. So if you are proficient at stealth, you can...
I am not proficient.
Well, then.
But they are, so...
you maintain your physicals and their mentals.
Okay.
Or, sorry,
So,
you maintain their physicals, your mentals.
right.
But proficiency is reliant on the druid.
All right.
Nice.
So 23 then.
You have disadvantage?
Yeah, because of that bad pun.
Yeah, get it out. So, average of 21 or 22 because we round up. Yep. You sneak your way up the rickety little planks of wood that make up stairs for this type of establishment. Once you get up to the door, you see that it is currently closed, and there appears to be a loose cloth over the window that shrouds the majority of the window, but there's still sections of it that can be peeked into. As you move up there, what would the two of you like to do?
So there's no like door preventing us from getting into the.
No, there's a closed door and a window that has a piece of cloth over it to close it out.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those porthole windows that places usually have, but this one has cloth over it.
Is there enough gap under the door frame for me to scoot under it?
Oh, absolutely.
But I'll scoot in first.
Okay.
And I'll go over to the window and just try and stealthily get a sneak peek through it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check then, Theo. And Anupul, you climb down and crawl your way underneath the doorframe. Yeah?
Okay. Sorry, I thought you would have asked me to roll a perception check. So.
No, he's the one looking. You're crawling in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
11. Damn. So, looking through the porthole, you do see a shadow coming that moved around, but just the way that the cloth is positioned makes it difficult for you to see too much into the room. I mean, it looks like there's objects in there close to the door as well, but not in front of it. You just can't really gleam too terribly much, unfortunately. Anupul, when you crawl underneath, this place is a pigsty. There's a table that looks more like a dining area that hasn't been cleaned in months sitting there with wooden pieces of plates and bowls taken from various locations around town from an individual who clearly did not care to keep things tidy or clean right now. There's a cot over in the corner that is also disheveled and not really well maintained either. And considering how well these people act at work, you imagine they could probably afford more. The next thing you notice is that there's a man walking around in here who seems to be rummaging through some of the personal effects and belongings of the Inquirer that you have. They don't seem to notice you, and in fact stepped right over top of you on a pool.
It's not the guy that we're looking for, though?
Oh no, this is a different person.
Do I recognize him in any way? Is he like another worker at the dock?
Roll me a history check. Let's see if you've ever seen them. You've never seen them? Not that you can recall. A fairly forgettable place. Brown hair. A beard that looks like it's very uncomfortable to grow in for them. That's starting to sprinkle out and extend at awkward angles as well. They seem to have found something on the table and pick it up and head over to the cot and sit down.
This is a risk. I'm not strong enough to move the curtain because I see their strength.
No.
Let's take the two. I'm not moving a curtain. I'm gonna try and crawl like up his pant leg a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and bite him for pain. Because I want to see if I can make him call out. So I'm gonna like bite and dash.
So you're biting him?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably somewhere I don't think he can reach easily because I don't want him to swat me right away.
Okay. So like ankle-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, give me an attack roll then. Advantage because of stealth.
While he's doing that, I want to set up a hunting trap outside the door.
So the two of you down the stairs, you just see Theo's head every now and again.
The damage isn't right, but the to hit is right.
Oh, 20 absolutely hits. What's the damage?
What is the damage of a spider? It is 1 piercing damage.
Okay.
And a DC 9 Constitution save.
Oh. Okay, they have a +0 to their con. How much poison?
1d4. 4!
Max
Wow.
damage! Let's go!
4 times as much damage from the poison as it was from the bite.
To be fair. So, you bite, and from outside the door, Theo, and everybody else, you hear, fuck, shit, swatting and running. Shit, fuck. I need you to give me an acrobatics check to dodge out of his swatting.
So... $14.
Okay. They have a +2. 4. Damn. Okay, that's how it's going to be today. As they're
I'm sprinting, like trying to get away from him.
Yep, he notices you running away over towards the door and goes charging after it. He has a +2 to perception. 11. Roll me a Thieves' Tools check utilizing intelligence, Theo. Let's see how well you placed the bear trap.
Huh.
Oh, God, bear trap.
Intelligence, you said.
Well, it's not really a bear trap, it's a hunting trap, but you can
Yeah, I
catch
know what you
people.
mean. No, I know what you mean.
I call it bear trap because that's just funnier. 4. Okay, fair enough.
About time someone else gets a 4.
Right? So as he's stomping out of you, he slams open the door. Yeah, you better... And looks directly down at you, who's just clicked the trap into position, Theo.
Hi, I'm hunting spiders. Do you need some help?
deception check at disadvantage because you're kind of using a stick of TNT to catch a minnow.
I mean, this seems really plausible to me. I mean,
Come on, it's Theo.
it's a spider. I mean, there is no maximum amount you can do for a spider.
All right.
Burning down the house is an option.
+1 to insight. Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Flawless.
There are no spiders here, boy.
Oh,
Leave.
I thought this house was empty. Why are you in here?
Listen, little
This place
pauper.
looks like shit.
He crouches down to you. Listen, little pauper. There's some places that you just need to ignore, okay? And he'll reach into his pocket and hold out 2 coins. 2 copper pieces. You should ignore, correct?
I'm gonna come crawl on the guy's boot.
Roll me another stealth check to get over there.
Well,
That beats that.
17.
can you make maybe like so? Okay, so 2 copper to ignore it, and then 5 gold to forget it.
You extortioning
Ow.
little shit. Anupu, you crawl up into the boot.
Oh, it's not extortion; it's negotiation.
I'm gonna bite him again.
He grabs you by your collar. Listen here, you little shit. Give me your attack roll. 15. Motherfucking just steps on
No
top
spiders in this room, my butt.
of... Acrobatics check because he's trying to stomp you in his boot.
While he's distracted by the spider, I'll pull
Oh,
out my
nope.
I'll pull out Whisper and stab him.
Oh, jeez.
Well, he is...
We see all of this happening.
Oh, yeah, he...
no.
Well, give me your attack roll.
Yeah, sorry.
He is surprised.
He is surprised. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, no shit. Bumper just stabbed him after he got bit in the foot.
Let me just toggle everything I need. Okay.
That chaos ray.
Jeez. Well, you hit him. And the 2 of you from downstairs hear the God shit. He grows into the air as a turtle is stomped by his foot and destroys his boot. And Theo stabs the man in the chest. Anpu, there's blood everywhere. Anupu, sorry.
Huh. That worked quite well, actually. We should do that more often.
We make a heck of a team, Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to climb up there to just start saying, what the hell did you 2 do?
I will point out that you guys are in broad daylight on top of the stairs on a very busy street
I'm not
Okay,
climbing
never
that.
mind.
I'm
I'm
staying
gonna
where I
pretend
am.
not to know them.
with a dead body on Anpu's shoulder. Anupu.
Well, he kind of started attacking us, so I figured just gonna attack a little bit back, and then he died.
He was searching the other guy's apartment.
Yeah, he's up to no good.
We should like drag him in the building or something.
Yeah.
I was pretending he doesn't know you two, remember?
Yeah.
My
Oh yeah.
April was speaking over me. But...
Yeah, I'm talking to Theo then. If you're ignoring
All right.
me. I'm gonna try and drag the body in.
Yeah, we'll pull him inside and stash him in something.
So the 2 of you see them pull the body inside and
Does anyone else notice it?
roll a perception check.
The guard running towards them.
Can you shape water to move blood?
No.
Ah, darn.
Prestidigitation is cleaning
I
blood.
don't have prestidigitation.
I know. 13.
Perception.
There is an 23. There's an urchin in the alley across the street whose eyes are just wide, looking at what just happened and looking at all of you like, are you going to do something?
I'm walking towards the guy.
The
I
urchin.
take a gold. You see nothing. Nothing happened.
They find a new street corner. They take the gold, remove that from your character sheet.
Okay. Oh,
I got
God.
2 coppers I can pay him with.
I'm not cheap.
I'm not cheap. Yeah, coppers are really good to poor people. Like, that's... 1 copper is asking them, hey, do you want a Happy Meal? Like...
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think Theo, your negotiation, I think you jumped a little too high from 2 copper to 5 gold.
Wow, that's what I was taught to do. You know, it's better. You go high, and they go low, and then you go a bit lower.
If you go too high first, though, they're going to just... That's just gonna be the end of negotiations. They won't even bother.
Yeah, and then you stab them.
Well, you got that part down.
Yeah.
So.
I'll also clean the blood with prestidigitation. Nothing happened.
So, is everybody meeting up there once you're cleaned?
Yeah.
Did that guy have a sort of a noteworthy accent or dialect in some way?
Ooh, that's a good
Compared to-
question. What's the DC on the con save, though, Anupu?
9.
9? Oh, he failed. So his foot is hugely swollen from the bite, as well as his leg. But anyways, roll me a history check to see if you recognize that dialect. 15. It's definitely not a common dialect that you've heard around town. However, Theo, you do recognize this man as one of the people that your target that you were stalking last night over towards the bar was chatting with when he stepped out back to piss.
You know, I think I recognize this guy. He was the guy I was following yesterday. They were pissing together.
No, you should typically give people privacy when they're doing that.
Well, yeah, but you know, it's also when they let their guard down.
And you stab them.
Sometimes.
Never go to the toilet.
Theo, stabbing people is not the answer to everything.
It's been so far.
I would love to say that he is wrong, but he's not.
Yeah, disprove him. I mean, like...
So the guy we expected to be here wasn't here, and somebody else was searching his room.
So
And he had picked something up.
yes, and he brought it over to the cot before you
Yes.
bit him in the leg.
So I'll grab the thing that he had put on the cot.
Roll me an investigation. Let's see if you can find it, because the cot is a mess.
He put something over here.
Do you want help?
Yes.
Roll again then. 19. Nice.
Very helpful.
So, you go over towards the cot, and you remember how you bit him and how his hand flew up to smack at you, and you look back, and placed over towards the corner of the cot right on the edge is what you were looking for. So you get over there and you see schematics that are handwritten inside of some journal for the ship you all are supposed to be protecting. Various locations are drawn out as compromised, as entry points, and one of them is written down as failsafe. That's
This
where the
looks
back
like-
rudder is.
That looks more like your kind of thing, Ethel. You probably will make more heads of this than I will.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Are some of the things like the cannon doors that I already checked?
Yes.
Oh, well, that will help tonight.
To me, it looked like he had found this in the room, right? And picked it up.
Correct.
So the other guy was definitely the saboteur then. The guy that was here.
Yeah, I think we found the target list.
Huh.
Does someone want to check the guy, see if he has anything else on him that might be useful?
Oh, yeah.
Like a badge, or I don't mean like a police badge, but like
We just murder a guard. Maybe.
we murdered a detective who was investigating the crime.
Right.
Come on. What are the odds of that?
I don't like tone
Smile.
like that, Joey.
So go ahead and roll an investigation.
One of us had said that we'd be rolling a
Oh.
D100.
Oh, sister. Ethel.
There you go.
Oh, Ilborn has a story about rolling a D100 when I say that. From just Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, Ethel, you're rolling?
Yep.
All right. 16. Going into his personal effects, it appears that they have a card of note, which is kind of like a travels visa, but that card of note is from Biridon, and then they have a second one from Iman, and then a third one from Shamal. And
They
all
look-
three of them have different names and
Okay.
affiliations with companies.
Will I be able to tell if they're real or just made up?
Are you proficient in forgery?
Forgery kit, yes.
Then roll in forgery utilizing wisdom.
Yep, they look great to me.
Yeah, they look indistinguishable from what you think it would be. I mean, to be fair, you don't really know what marks of note
Yeah.
for these areas look for. Or looked like. In addition to that, the individual does have a serrated black slate dagger, as well as studded leather armor, standard studded leather armor, and that would be it. Oh, coin purse with 3 copper, because Theo got the other 2. 5 silver and 5 gold.
Hey, he had 5 gold.
He was just cheap then.
Yeah.
He obviously had the money to give you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not just gonna hand over that much gold to a merchant for nothing, though.
Well, if he did, he'd probably still be alive, so.
I mean, obviously the man was dishonest. He broke into this room. He was looking through that guy's stuff. He lied there about there being spiders in the building.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he deserved this.
Yeah, definitely like criminal asshole.
Yeah, who lies about spiders? Come on.
Right.
Just the worst people.
Yeah.
Too
What
bad
are
our
we doing
cleric
with
isn't
the
here to back me
body?
up.
Too bad. Who is it here for? What?
Too bad the cleric isn't here to back me up and trying to be a good influence.
True. So what were you asking, Ethel?
I was asking to tell this, what are we going to do with this body?
Well, I mean, the place kind of looks like a shithole, and it smells bad as well. It could, someone could have died in here.
Yeah, it's just like a random robbery.
Yeah.
Do we push him under the bed?
We could jump under. We should search the room for anything else that may be useful before we stash the body somewhere. Otherwise, we could tell the guy that hired us and tell him he was part of the criminal conspiracy or something, and let him deal with it. I just don't know what kind of authority he has to make things go away.
And we could take the head back and see if he recognizes him.
Carrying a decapitated head around town is just asking to be arrested.
But you can put it in a bag.
Oh yeah.
Joey looks so exasperated by us right now.
When am I not?
You know, we have to be like trying to get ahead of things.
Can I give Theo disadvantage?
Sorry. Only I have that power.
Pain.
Alright, Ethel, let's search the room.
Yeah, let's search the room for anything related to Glenshore, I guess.
Okay. Now we're on to investigating the actual room. Go ahead.
I'll help,
Go on.
Ethel.
Oh.
There we go.
23. Much better.
Mm.
While they're looking, I'll go outside and just stand guard, basically. And yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check then, Theo.
Also, I'll clean my my sword.
Good way to stand guard, I guess.
11.
Well, he got a lot of blood on it. So if anybody is taking that dagger, let me know.
Yeah, if no one would take it, I'd take it before going down.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a mundane dagger. However, it will crit on a natural 1 as well as a natural 20. But if you roll either die, it shatters and breaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
kind of similar to that other dagger I found there.
Yeah. Interesting, huh? Anyways, looking through the apartment up here, there seems to be a few books that are dusty and old and unused. And then there's a few of newer ones stacked up on top of each other. Now, nothing in here is neatly organized, right? But the books stacked on top of the older ones appear to be simple books on shipwright, shipwork, woodcrafting, whittling, stuff like that. On top of all of that, you do discover that hidden underneath the cot, when you sit on it, it's really uncomfortable. There appears to be a trunk. The trunk is positioned in a way that you wouldn't really see it unless you were on top of the cot and felt it, or you got on all fours and looked underneath and saw it. Now, when you pull the trunk out, there does appear to be a lock placed on it, a padlock over it.
And I guess it's locked.
That is correct.
Oh, and I'll see
We
if
need
I
Theo
can.
back.
Hmm?
We need Theo back.
I was just about to say I'm gonna hide outside somewhere just to so yeah.
Okay, so are you like
What?
walking away from the door to hide?
Well, yeah, just if there's a place outside the door where I could like hide somewhere just to keep an eye out.
There's a plant pot that doesn't have a plant in it that you can squat behind and clean your weapon while looking.
All right, do that.
Okay. So you go over to look for him, open up the door, and you don't immediately see him.
Theo is gone again. Try to look for him.
What are you doing?
You look down and he's just squatted behind the plant.
What you doing?
I'm standing guard. Squatting guard.
Squatting guard. Okay. There is a lock for you to be picked.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You could do that as well.
I think you can do it better.
Oh, thanks. All right. Well, you stand here then.
Fine.
Or maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, you can hide right there. Yeah, I'll just run up stairs again.
Alrighty.
Pull out my thieves' tools. Where's the lock?
You see the trunk in the middle of the room.
Ah, okay. Is that Dex?
Yes, it is. Thieves' tools utilizing Dex.
Nice. Natural 20.
Nice. All right. So you go over to it and you see the lock, and this is really a common lock. So you kind of just pull out your two prongs, and there's this fun little maneuver you can do with this simple lock where you just put two prongs in all the way and pull one of them back just a click and twist really quickly, and it snaps open no problem.
This kind of lock is so dumb, you know. It's just like anyone can do this. Well, it's open, and I'll take the padlock off. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna check for traps as well.
Go ahead and roll your investigation. Also, question for you players, because I kind of want to get your input on this. Finding traps, should that be a thieves' tool check or investigation, or both?
I think
I'd say-
investigation.
Yeah, I think investigation sounds
Okay.
good, but I think it should potentially also be possible to do it with Dex instead of intelligence, like to feel around.
Well, that's on a case-by-case basis, but yes, I
Right,
do,
yeah.
I do that one. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I think it should be an option to be thieves' tools because they would have the training necessary to know where people typically put traps.
That's
Hmm.
So it could be a replacement for it, in my opinion.
all right. Fellow race.
Not everyone has thieves' tools proficiency, so having investigation or thieves' tools would be helpful.
Okay. I'll ask probably another game or two and then probably make the adjustment, because I've been thinking about that for a while in case, not being pigeonholed to, I'm the trap finder, I need investigation. Well, you're the trap finder, you have thieves' tools,
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be so that rogues were the only ones who were able to find traps of a certain difficulty above.
Yeah. It was like a specific ability or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Sorry to digress from the game. It's just semantic. All right, cool. Investigation 16.
16.
There does not appear to be any traps on it.
All right. It's looks clear to me, and then I'll open it.
All right. As soon as you open, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. And everybody in the room as well.
Oh.
Cartographer's tool is not a con save.
I'm not in the room.
Just puts up
I'm
map.
just drawing
Nope.
a little map of the room.
Okay.
The map told her the safest place to stand in the room in case it was
All right.
Pot. The plant pot.
Sorry, Vitter, but 11 is just barely a failure, and 12 is just barely a success. As soon as you open it, the most vile stench erupts from inside, and you kick the thing open, and you see a slightly contorted body placed into the chest that has a head wound, and the smell of death and decay fills the room. Vitter, you vomit. Everybody else, you kind of just like stave it off and back away a little bit. Looks like you found that smell.
Oh, open a box. This is really bad.
But good thing two of you managed to stave it off. While Vitter is vomiting, the two of you do see that there appears to be a note in here. A letter placed on top of the body.
Oh, pull it up and just hand it over to Annapol.
Okay.
Found something on note.
I appreciated that one, actually.
You're trying to just penalize yourself for the whole game, aren't you?
Yeah.
Test the limits, I get it. So, as you are taking out the note, you look inside the chest, and this individual appears to be the same person you've been following around town.
Hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, it's him.
Huh. So he is noteworthy. Sorry.
That one kind of sucked.
I'm gonna read the notes.
But it takes a bit
Moving
from
on.
vomiting to bonk Theo.
So,
Someone check
So-
to see if that guy's wearing a disguise or something. But I'm gonna read the note first.
so you take out the note, and it is written in. Oh yeah, this would still be common, and it seems to be addressed to one. Colton Gillespie.
Anyone know a Colton Gillespie?
Gillespie. The letter outlines a need to find an individual currently working for your employer. God, what's the shipping company name again? They're working on the Beacon's Grace.
Boom, right ship.
Thank
That
you.
might actually just be the place I was called at.
No, that is the right place. That is the Stormbright Shipworks. It's outlining that Colton Gillespie needs to find some way to infiltrate into the Stormbright Shipworks. The individual writing the letter seems to be under the impression that if they can find a way to peacefully resolve destroying this ship, so that Singorn does not have another way to come to more prominence and power, that they will be able to avoid any potential conflicts with Isleward Haven or other political affiliations. And then at the end of it, it seems to be a list of employees and their known inhabitants, where they live around town. And at the end, it is signed off as Lieutenant Sable.
What's the thing to say?
I'll spell that out for everybody. That evidently this guy was a Colton Gillespie. It looks like. He was hired by a Lieutenant Sable to find a preferably non-violent way to sabotage the ship, so that Singorn didn't gain prominence over. Who was it? He didn't want him to gain prominence over. I didn't recognize the name.
Gain any more prominence. Gain any more prominence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was a name in there of like another location or something.
No.
Okay. The good news is we no longer have to cover up the murder, because obviously this guy was a murderer. So obviously he attacked you, Theo.
Exactly.
So we came looking for him, and you had to defend yourself.
Yeah, and I'm just a poor boy.
Right. We have proof of the murder. I mean, there's a body in the trunk.
Yeah.
No crime.
Uh-huh.
We should
works
probably
out.
go tell the boss, though, right?
But I mean, it kind of is a bit weird. So if that guy, the dead guy, Colton, he was hired to sabotage, and he's dead.
No. Colton is the guy you killed, not the guy in the box.
Oh, okay.
The guy in the box was the employee that we thought looked weird because he had illusion magic, and we followed him back to this house. And that's
Right.
the guy in the box. I think this guy killed him, and Colton killed that guy and is pretending to be him.
Right. His name is probably Jack then.
Yes. That sounds right. Jack is the guy. It's Jack in a box.
Exactly.
Everyone else just let that one slide.
Yeah,
I think they're too used to you by now, Theo.
probably. All right. So are we? So we're kind of finished then. We solved the thing.
Yeah. Ethel has a list of what sabotages they did, right? Isn't that one that
Still
was
outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
But yeah.
well, okay.
she
But-
does, though.
And we stopped the guy who was doing it, and we have the name of who hired him.
But why would this guy's been dead for a while? And,
Yeah.
And the other guy, he was like, if he killed that guy a long time ago, why would he be like looking for something in here now? Then didn't you say it looked like he had found something?
Don't poke holes in my completely wrapped up plan. I had closed this case, Theo.
But poke holes is what I do.
He's not wrong.
I'm not saying he's wrong. That's the part that bothers me.
Not to mention, there's still the whole thing about illusion magic.
I'm going to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. And roll me a perception check. Let's see what you can see.
Well, I'm sorry, roll what?
Perception check.
Oh, perception. Okay. Sorry, I was reading what Ethel wrote, so I got distracted.
Out of character is not Colton the one that is 12. Well, Anupu, that will notice that hidden inside of the trunk appears to be something magical in there. The
I'll go
school of
looking for
magic
it.
is transmutation. So
I
You-
rolled high on the con save, so I'm just gonna go digging through the box.
you open back up the lid, and another round of Vitter is just out of the way. And you reach down, and placed like it was placed in the palm of this murdered individual appears to be a very smooth brown stone.
Anybody know what this is? Bitter, Theo?
It's a very smooth round stone.
Brown.
Brown stone.
It's actually oval shaped, but yeah.
Alright, so. Personally, I think it might be some. Well, we already know it's magical, so. Arcana check to try and identify it?
Yeah, if you are proficient in Arcana, you may do that.
It kind of looks like moose poo.
Does me letting him know it's transmutation magic give him advantage?
Well, if you let him know it.
I'll tell him it's transmutation.
There we go.
Alright.
Hey, it's transmutation magic.
It's definitely some sort of transmutation.
18.
18. This is a sending stone. It's connected to another stone that the two of them can communicate back and forth to one another. Usually there's a specific word you have to say in order to activate either one to communicate to the other.
Well, sending stone. Most likely with whoever this person's been in contact with. Or whoever the kin imposter is.
So do we think Colton was the guy in the box and this is just another guy, or
No, the guy in the box was Ken. Colton was investigating here.
Maybe there's someone else who's trying to sabotage the thing.
so who did the sabotaging, Ken or Colton?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take the note out to Ethel.
Okay.
Does this handwriting match the handwriting in the journal you found?
But I was also leaving before he has to be exposed to that stench much more.
Fair enough. Ethel, you can roll. Oh, you don't have forgery.
No,
do
she
you?
did have forgeries.
Oh, you have
But-
forgery? All right, go ahead and roll
Yeah.
forgery utilizing wisdom. $17. You were referring to the book with the schematics and things like
Yeah,
that,
with
right?
the sabotage plans. in it.
Different handwriting. The note that you found inside, it told you who wrote it. That was
Oh,
Lieutenant
that's right.
Sable.
Okay.
Disable.
Uh,
Not the same.
One thing you do note is the journal, all of the notes written in that, was written by a lefty.
If we could like ask around, someone might know who this Captain Sable is, or Lieutenant Sable.
Lieutenant Sable, yeah.
Well, we should probably start with the guy that hired us. Maybe he knows. He's involved in this whole thing.
Yeah. Also, if we put Ken in a jail or something, maybe we can just interrogate Ken.
Wasn't Ken the guy in the box?
I think the Ken in the box, the guy in the box might be the real Ken that
Oh,
got
okay.
murdered by Colton. That was a spy sent by Sable.
So you think there's another person that this Colton is still roaming around?
I think that the real Colton is the one that is now working as a Ken, and he was studying for pretending to be a carpenter. That's why there are so many books about carpentry and how to make a ship for dummies.
That makes sense. That we just don't know. We still don't know who the guy we murdered is.
Maybe a helper? It looks like spy type as well. He had a lot of passports. How were they called? Card of notes. With different names. I don't know much about spies, but it sounds like a spy.
Well, then I vote we update our employer first.
Yes, let's go to our employer.
All right.
Shall we put both of the bodies in the box?
I don't think we can fit them both in the box.
Not with that attitude.
Well, we can if we chop it up a bit, we could do it.
I think right now we have a cover for the crime, so
Okay.
we don't want to disturb it more than we have to.
You don't want to
Fair.
cover up the cover up?
Yes, because I think that it makes it look like we're covering up a cover up of a cover up, and that's going to make us look guilty of covering up a cover up of a cover up of a cover up.
Okay.
I need intelligence
yes.
saves.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I've been sleeping for a while.
Hey.
Theo makes perfect sense. Vitter
Yeah.
makes perfect sense. Ethel makes perfect sense.
See, we're good. Well, I guess I should see if I lost track of my own train of thought. Huh?
Yeah. You have no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
what the fuck
That's a
you're
good
saying.
That's why there were so many words, cover-up words in there in the middle.
Yeah, you just covered it all up. That's
Just
all.
adding cover-ups.
Perfect. Anyways.
All right. Well, we could burn the house down or something. But
That
Alright.
seems unnecessary.
This-
I mean, the
the
spider
paper and the
infestation's gone, so
yeah,
you don't need to burn the house down anymore.
it depends on how good the baker is.
Oh, the bakery downstairs.
Yeah.
God,
If he
another
sucks,
baker.
then we might as well burn the place down.
Bonk.
Hey, if you every time you do that, I'll mistranslate something you say.
Shall we go back to the
Yes.
Barnes quarter? Yeah?
Alrighty.
Back to the shipyard.
Okay. Well then, back to the shipyard you all go. As you were wandering over there, the security out front sees you coming in, and they're a little taken aback considering you guys left maybe 2 hours ago to head home and go to sleep. At this point, you all are feeling a little tired from staying up the entire night working and then staying up a couple of more hours past dawn. If anybody here has ever worked the graveyard shift overnight, you know exactly what I mean. Every hour is excruciating past the first.
Yeah.
But at this point, I need you all to give me con saves. Vitter and Ethel, surprisingly, well, not for Ethel. Ethel, you're used to pulling all-nighters. That's pretty standard for you. Vitter, you are dealing with all of this fairly well. You're used to being stressed out and, dealing with whatever you have to be dealing with. The other two, however, exhaustion. You are physically exhausted until you complete a long rest.
Right.
It's very, very much past both of your bedtimes.
Why don't you guys go talk to the captain? I want to go sleep.
I'm with Theo. It's time for bed.
As long as you two go together, you have to stop letting Theo out of sight.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have my promise. Because I've been such a curb on Theo so far.
You know what? He murdered just one person under your watch.
Is that an improvement over the normal Theo? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hey, I didn't start attacking the guy.
Fair. Technically, I did. You're
I
right.
don't know that.
Nope, nobody knows other than the big swollen leg.
All right. So, the two of you are heading back to fall asleep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then, everybody else, the other two of you, you make your way over to the shipwright, and they kind of tilt their heads looking at you all, but, just come on in, bring you on in. As you get in there, you see everybody's hard at work, and a few of them recognize you as you're walking by, waving hello. Hey, Vitter. Hey, Ethel. Just, smiling. Continuing at their jobs, and hearing your names called, the captain is coming his way out of the, the break room, who's currently eating a portion of breakfast, and looks over at you all questioningly for a second. Come into my office. Harlow Deepwater, Deep Stroke brings you all in. As he brings you into the office, he sits you both down and sits on his desk, very close to you, keeping it more intimate between the three of you. I suppose your being here is of importance, right?
Guess I have to. Yes. I'll pass him the journal and the note. As you know, we followed Ken.
Right. Well,
I think Ken is dead.
So, the person who's
Your
working
Ken.
on the ship is not Ken. Oh, Ken's dead. Oh, shoot, he's a good lad. Damn. All right. Well, if that's the case, then the man who's working for me right now is not him.
No.
Well, I suppose now I have to go get some guards from around town to go incarcerate him. Thank you for this proof. Was there any obstacles in your way?
There might be another body in that room. With
Another?
Ken.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Who was this person? Ken doesn't have a partner of any kind.
That's good news. We think it was another spy from Glenshore.
Another one. Jeez. All right. Well, for fuck's sake.
And
oh, excuse
maybe
my
you
language.
want to also get rid of Ken, like not in a very public way,
Why?
in case he has a lot of other friends around. Well, we don't know if he's working alone or he has, more people.
There's more Glintshore people here in town. That's a
There are
good suspicion.
probably.
All right, well, where's your other two companions? Did they already go to look for him?
No, they just went home for sleeping.
Well, I can ask our security here to go pick him up, and suppose we can keep him incarcerated here. I'll clear out one of our storage sheds. We can put him in there and see what information we can glean. Murdering one of my crew is... He was murdered, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Murdering one of my crew, I'm not really going to be treating him very nicely, so... We'll clear out a storage shed, and in case any of you come up with creative ideas for how we're going to get information out of him later, he will be there this evening. We'll leave him alive until the ship is done and finished.
Sounds good.
Good.
But I have an idea on how to be creative.
Oh, here, right on this parchment. What is it?
That was an out of character observation.
Okay. Just remember, Theo's not here. So.
Yeah, although I was actually thinking more about that artifact.
Thank you. You all have to rest up before coming back here this evening. Looks to me that if everything else goes without a hitch, that you all are definitely going to be making that bonus. Much warranted, well earned. Thank you.
Well, we just did our job.
Watch the front gates while I get my men with me.
Alright. Good old Lord.
So he
Don't watch the front gate.
He brings you two over to watch the front gates and just taps both of them on the shoulders to follow him. They go inside, and roughly 2 minutes later, you hear a little bit of a scuffle, some grunts, little bit of a fight happening, and a very loud snapping sound.
That's probably not good.
Then, few more minutes go by, and Captain Deepstroke comes over to the gate, cleaning his hands of some blood with a rag, and his two guards, who seem a bit tired from the scuffle that just happened and a little bruised as well, go to take over, and he goes, "Thank you very much for that. Goodbye."
Goodbye.
Well,
See you later.
See you tonight.
Another job well done. La 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 la.
So the two of you make it back, at which point Anupul and Theo, I assume you're already well fast asleep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Theo would have taken a quick bath of some kind before going to bed.
Easy
Just
enough.
cleaning off the stench of dead people.
Yeah. God, that smell. Anyways, within half an hour to an hour after the two of you have already made it back, washed off, started laying down, the other two get in, and you can all finally go to sleep. Congratulations! Another day well spent. Only 3 more to go. And we're going to go on break. When we come back, we're going to see if there's any potential complications with their plan. Hello, we're back, guys. So, where last we left off, the party had returned home and then began to do their sleepy things. Wait. That needs to be louder. Yep, that's loud enough. So, sleep happened. You each wake up. And then a new evening is here. Keep in mind your sleep schedules are still fucked because you're working at nighttime. And you are due back over at your jobs, everybody. Anything you wish to do before you go there?
I'm gonna buy a pack of eggs somewhere.
Yeah, there's a farmer in town. They'll sell you probably a dozen eggs at a time.
Sounds good.
Okay. That'll run you 3 copper.
All right.
Oh, wait, no. Chickens are foreign. They'd have to import them. 6 copper.
I'm it.
Yeah. It's really pricey to eat eggs here. Chickens aren't native.
Sure. Yeah.
And they're doing the stupid business strategy of getting eggs and selling them instead of fertilizing the chickens and making more chickens to make more eggs in the long term. Horrible business strategy.
Yeah.
I'll wake up and make little snacks for the day. I guess in honor of the post, I'll make little pastries.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Okay. Little pastries, guys. All right, so he wanted to buy eggs. Anybody else?
I've got nothing.
Do you
Okay.
two update me and Theo on the fact that they arrested the guy?
Sure we did.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently. Well, if it didn't escape while we were asleep, he's waiting for us.
You know, hey, maybe we could find someone who can pay us to break him out of jail.
No.
What? That'd be cool. We could, like, create our own job opportunities that way.
It'd be betraying our current employer.
We can go on the board, write this new job, take the new job,
Yeah, but
and pay ourselves.
So, you all head back over. You see there's a little bit more tension amongst the sailors and shipwrights at this point in time, but as soon as you get there, many of them do acknowledge you all with their head nods and things like that. You head over towards the captain's quarters, and as you are heading over there, one of the workers stops you. He's not in there.
well, where is he then?
The shed.
The shed.
That one. You see, there's a very big sign that's nailed to it saying, "Do not open, do not disturb."
All right. So, heading over to the shed.
Okay.
Obviously,
Go to
that
the
doesn't
shop.
apply to us. I mean,
Yeah,
Theo can't read.
obviously.
So, you open the door, Theo.
can Theo not read, or does Theo choose not to read?
Theo can't read.
Oh, okay.
So, Theo, you open the door. I need you to roll me a perception check.
19.
Ooh, I'm going to whisper something to you.
Ooh.
There you go, Theo. So, you open the door, and very loudly you all hear, "Did I not write to not..." Hello, Theo.
Hey. We're here for our shift thing.
Wonderful. I'll be out in just a few minutes, and when you look past him, you see this very tan-skinned person with dreadlocks tied to the chair. Their leg for the calf, right where the calf would be, like the meat of it, it looks snapped at an L-like angle and shape. And the individual's tied and is giving you pleading eyes.
Oh, you're doing some, like, torture? Interrogation?
Interrogation.
Right. Can I join?
No, I'm quite adept. Thank you.
But, well, you can teach me something, maybe.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's why I want to learn from you.
I'm content doing this myself.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
But if you would
Alright.
like to contribute, can you go get a bucket of fresh water for me?
Sure.
Thank you. Fresh means not from the ocean, by the way.
Okay, yeah. I'll turn and start heading somewhere.
There's a well around the corner.
Right.
He'll walk back over to the door, seeing all of you relatively close, just, "I'll be out soon," and closes the door.
He asked for some water, so I'm just gonna go get it.
Why does he need water for?
Some water.
I don't know, but hey, there's something really weird. They look like he had like fur or something on his hands. And he's not a bugbear.
No, he's not.
Unless, hey, if you shave a bugbear, do they look human?
Don't think so.
But I wasn't sure whether or not he should bonk you for that. Does it count as racist?
I mean, it's ignorant, but not exactly race.
Not everything is an ism.
Yeah. It's just, it's ignorant. That's lack of knowledge.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So, everybody else seems to be leaving, one by one by one by one by one by one.
Anyone like looking back seems him more worried. Anything.
Roll me an insight check. Six. Nothing that you can pick up on. But you come back, and before you even open the door, he reaches his hand out and takes the bucket.
As Theo's heading back, right before he gets up to it, I'm hard casting detect magic.
Detect magic?
Yes.
Okay. You do sense that there is abjuration magic inside of that shed.
There's some sort of magic going on in there. Abjuration.
Abjuration, that's usually protective magic.
Why would the captain have protective magic in there when he's questioning someone?
Maybe it's not protective, it's restrictive magic.
Theo, did it look like Jack that was in there?
Jack? Ken?
Oh, not Jack, sorry.
The
We're
other
calling him Jack in the-
generic name.
We were calling
yeah.
him Jack in the box. So
Oh, god damn
you
it.
missed that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, did it? look like him? Like Ken?
No, that looked completely different from Ken.
The guy in the chair is not Ken.
That is correct. He no longer has his illusions protecting him that you saw yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he has some kind of like they call it beard. No, not beard. Braid thing, like braided hair or something.
Mm.
But you open the door, Theo. Or he meets you at the door, opening it, reaching around for the bucket, taking it, and as you're both holding onto it, he connects eyes with you, and you hear a slightly different voice enter into your mind. I'd be careful what you tell people. They might grow suspicious of you. And then takes the bucket and closes the door.
Hey, who said that?
Who said what, Theo?
I'm not. Someone said, "Do not be. Do not tell people what I see."
What did you see?
Maybe it's your conscience.
What I told you earlier. You know.
Oh, about that.
I think the captain underestimated Theo's intelligence.
You mean overestimated?
Yeah, and I've known Theo long enough to know that Ethel's wrong. It's not a conscience.
Good point. Yeah. That
You'd have
hasn't
to
been
have
developed
one
yet.
to be able to hear it.
Maybe it's still in there. It just sometimes it try to talk out.
It's
It happens all the time.
It's just hogtied and gagged.
Theo, this is your conscience. I know it's been a while since we talked.
What's that?
Why does your conscience speak out loud and sound like Vidura?
The only time he ever speaks out loud.
Character trait can only speak as Theo's conscious.
That doesn't. I don't know. Something seems off with the captain.
Yes, we know.
Hey, Captain, what's wrong with you?
Just open the door.
No reply.
Yeah, I think this might be a little bit above our pay grade, Theo.
You all do hear a gurgling sound coming from inside, though.
Oh, is waterboarding him. Great.
Huh. Waterboarding.
Huh.
I've heard
Wow.
of bread and boarding, but what's...
I'm
water-
leaving.
Roughly about 5 minutes go by, and the door opens back up, and the captain walks out. You peek inside, and you see the man is, in fact, drenched in water, and his head is hung down as low as his body will allow it to be. Then the captain closes the door and locks it with a key on his hip.
When he opened the door, did I see the source of the abjuration magic?
Good point. Roll me a perception check.
23.
Well, you saw that there was a circle of salt on the ground that had the magical hue around it. It was around the direct vicinity of the man in the chair, as well as a standing room for the captain. Are you proficient in Arcana?
I'm not. Religion, but not Arcana.
Yeah, that's an Arcana thing.
This is out of game, but I just want to remind everyone that last time we did also detect something fiendish nearby.
Yeah. Well, the captain had Finnish.
That was correct.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, detect magic did not gleam him, but detect good and evil did. Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. But I've just been talking to our murderer in there for the past, ooh, look at the sun. Burnt all the daylight. Trying to find information.
Did you find anything?
I did, yes. Apparently, back home, well, I'll be paying a visit to late friend Ken's little apartment to see if something in there is still in there or not.
What something? Maybe we saw it.
Small brown stone, smooth.
Yeah, don't we have that? I don't remember who's the last one to hold on to it. It's probably me, I think. I don't think I gave it to anyone.
You're the only one who went rummaging through the dead box.
You mean this?
Yes, that. May I?
And you need to ask for payment.
He's already paying us, Theo. This is part of the job.
Pay some more.
It's part of the bonus.
Okay.
No, Theo is correct. I promised you anything that you get is yours. So what would you like as payment then?
Oh, God.
Theo,
Do I
you're
have-
in charge of negotiations.
Do you have any
God,
idea
no.
of how
I
much a sanding
I
stone
want
is?
I want
Oh, God.
like
Makes sense.
I want a magical
Arcana.
arrow that can kill a wizard.
Wow. So
Very,
arrow.
very specific. I don't think I have any arrows of wizard slaying.
Damn it. Well, do you have any arrows of wizard wounding?
What race is the individual, Theo?
I think he's human.
Then cats, I do think he's what?
Human.
Oh, okay.
Well then, if I can't find that, is there money that you would like instead?
Yeah, okay. Ethel, what's the highest number?
Of what?
I
Of
think
money.
he means in general.
There is not a maximum. Numbers go forever.
Everyone needs to get the ability to speak back soon.
All right, well, like
300.
100, 100 gold.
You strike a hard bargain. Would you take 10 platinum instead? And he reaches into his coin purse.
You're posh.
Yeah, okay.
He'll take out a stack of platinum and hands it over to you, Anapool, since he got the stone from you.
Sweet. Put that in my pocket. Thanks, Theo.
Hey, I want
We'll
my
split,
share of that.
we'll split it up later.
Okay.
I'm not keeping it all.
Anyways, he is to remain in there, tied up at all times. He is to remain alive, as well as I have more questions in the future for him. Don't bother going in there. Don't bother checking on him. If he pisses himself, then he does that. If he's hungry, he suffers. You understand? He's had plenty
We know
of
if he's
water.
alive, if we don't check if he's alive.
He tends to periodically move around like he's trying to break out. Don't worry.
Does he have any like special abilities or stuff that we should know about?
Oh, yes. He appears to have rudimentary knowledge of arcane practices. And, well, he no longer has uses over his fingers, so that's not as big of an issue. And he's gagged, so.
Was this the person committing the sabotages then?
Yes, it turns out that they've been working on this ship since we got the original contract. He came in, he found Ken. Ken was a little disgruntled at, me giving him a written warning, which is understandable. People don't like having proper paperwork done against them. But I had no intentions of firing Ken, so whatever. But anyways, he saw him at Chesapeake's and decided that this was going to be his victim to infiltrate to try to resolve this as peacefully as possible. Apparently, they are very upset with all of you for meddling in their affairs.
Do you know who they is?
Well, turns out that he is working for a lieutenant. What was her name again?
Trace, wasn't it?
Sable.
Sable. You're right.
Yes, which might be more commonly known as the Scourge Sable, if anybody is familiar with the waters.
Scourge.
Where the
Is that like-
scourge?
Hmm?
We had one scourge that we really messed with. Was it not the scourge? The
No, that was the
Scourge?
Butcher.
butcher.
Scourge is more of a common term for individuals, but when it's given to you as a title, it does mean a lot more.
Right.
But yes, turns out that they are fairly upset and aware that their operations are being thwarted, which apparently was communicated to a partner of his that all of you luckily disposed of. Good insight to take them out and knowing that they were partners from the get-go. Congratulations on that.
Yeah,
We're great investigators, if anything.
we are.
I mean, it's not like you just opened up the door and murdered the man in cold blood because he was
course not.
standing there.
No,
Right.
no,
You knew what you were
I think
doing.
cold blood.
Yeah, blood's warm. So,
That would be ridiculous for people to just randomly attack some guy.
Yeah, just because he had like a clump foot or something.
Yeah. Not sure why he had a swollen foot, but
He must have kicked the door or something.
yeah, some sort of weird physical deformity.
Yeah.
Lied immediately.
anyways.
Yeah, just kept lying about about spiders, and it's just chaos in there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have to do my rounds with all the employees, make sure they understand that the situation is a bit more extreme, and that they should probably be walking around in pairs or trios right now, until we can get this order done and over with, of course.
Right.
However, for all of you, please keep in mind that these individuals are aware that you've been thwarting their plans and are very disgruntled about that.
Well, I mean, we're just doing what we're hired for, right?
Just doing your job. That is right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's not because we're with Sigurd or anything.
Right.
And, likelihood we can expect something more overt before the job's done. If they're really running to stop this from being completed.
Well, if you're capable of handling something like that during your own time, you're more than welcome to. Keep in mind, ship is the main priority. We need to get this out to sea in just 3 more days, people.
Right.
Is there going to be any delay from the repairs that you have to make to fix the sabotages?
Small amount, but we're going to compensate that with a few more hours of work, and everybody for the remaining 2 weeks are going to be making double time for it, so they seem more than happy for that. I'm losing more and more money on this by the day. However, at this point, it's a matter of principle and pride.
Fair enough.
Also, thank you all for finding the murderer of one of my crew.
Yeah, no problem. What's that stone thing?
It's a way for him to communicate with his lieutenant, Sable.
Ah.
And I'm going to keep this very close in case she reaches out first by any chance.
Right. Maybe you could use it to like set up an ambush or something.
Wouldn't that be delightful? I'll keep you all posted if need be.
Alright.
He wanders away. Yes, doggo.
Yeah, I'm talking to my dog. Sorry.
You're good.
Trying
So-
to figure out what he wants. What do you want, doggo?
So,
The answer is always chicken.
Well, he can't have chicken.
Ah,
I don't have any chicken. Oh, he wants attention, evidently.
yeah, that does it.
Your face is all blurry, poopers.
Alrighty. So, everybody, you go back to your job. Many of the individuals wander past and seem a little curious, and the captain waits for them at the door, and instead of waiting an extra hour after the point that they all leave, he leaves with them and starts having them wander in groups and takes some of the more younger, skittish members of his crew and seems to be walking with them, escorting them home.
Time for treats.
It's always time for treats. So, any change to your usual plans, everybody? I'll take you back over to this map.
Well, I'm going back under the water again.
All right.
They are probably more likely to attack now that once they figure out that their non-violent sabotage has been caught.
Yeah.
Right. My usual spot here, is that that be the same shed the prisoner is stowed in?
It would be this one over here.
Alright.
This building over here. So you have a bird's eye view of the only entry point in there. There's a front door.
That's good to know.
So, Ethel, last night you were investigating. Are you going to continue to do that, or are you going to
Yeah, I
start
think
work?
I'll go in to investigate on the point that were marked on the journal, mainly.
Okay. Theo?
I'll set up a couple hunting traps again.
Okay. These honey traps are coming in clutch already.
Yeah, the last one was so effective.
It
Yeah,
was.
It
To
helped
catch
my
a spider.
deception.
There is no
Yeah.
overreaction for killing spiders. The wizard said fireball.
Yeah.
I should make rogue spiders with evasion.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
What were you doing?
Well, does it look like, based on this area, I mean, this place over here, that would lead to, like, a walled gate or something, right? Or a wall?
Over where?
Everything's
I didn't
walled
see
off.
it. Yes. Everything inside is on, like, heightened walls are protecting it.
Right. And where exactly is, like, the entrance from the main gate on this map?
Oh, that would be down here. If
Okay,
you want to
yeah.
label the map, feel free. Any features you're concerned about.
Yeah, I'll write that up.
So, Ethel, give me an investigation. Since you know the locations you are looking for, this will be quite a bit easier.
Can you guys see that I wrote main gate down here?
Yes. Main entrance, main entrance. You did it twice.
Right, because I can't see it.
I don't see it.
We need
That's because it's out of your line of sight.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. There's line of sights on this map,
right,
everybody.
Of course. Yeah.
This is a combat map. For no reason.
No
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Oh,
Just a coincidence.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and remove one of them then.
Are the dogs yours, Theo?
Yeah, that's Dunder.
Because there's two of them.
There is?
One there, then one to my right.
Mm.
Or at least I see two.
All right, that one's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Here, while we're setting up, if it's easier for me to do full
No, it's fine. Well, I guess.
while
I'll
you're
set
setting up, yeah, I think this is reasonable. Sorry, I forgot that it wasn't. My bad. Easier?
Yeah, I guess it's Theo. Are you staying towards the back there, Theo? Then.
Probably, yeah. I'll still leave one trap in this place where they would sneak through, like, if they would, the porthole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll set up the other trap on the opposite side.
Is this ship facing towards the water or towards the docks?
It is facing towards the docks.
Okay, then I want to be closer. I'll probably be closer to the water then, which would be in the back. Though I'm underwater, but... No, I take that back. I want to be in the back so I can watch more of the water life. Okay. Then I'm casting dark vision on myself.
So, I need you, Ethel, to roll me your Oh, you did roll your investigation.
Yeah.
Damn, good shit. All right. So, Ethel, going around the ship and starting to look for the flaws. You already noticed the one, which was clear. You found that a couple of days ago, thankfully. The other one is supposed to be by the rudder in the water. So, on the water side, you can't really do much, but on the exterior of it, or the interior inside the ship, when you go in there, you find that all of the wooden mechanisms that are supposed to adjust its trajectory are hollow, brittle, very brittle. So this is something that needs to be absolutely repaired. However, as you find all of them and track your way back onto the top of the ship, you go over towards the mast, which supposedly has something else that is supposed to be sabotaged about it. And when you get over towards it, you find that there is some wire woven around the hemp rope that they keep to keep things tied to the mast or used at a moment's notice. And the wire seems to be connected to something inside of the mast as well.
Investigate further. And try to disarm whatever this is.
You can investigate further. Go ahead and roll me a Thieves' Tools check utilizing intelligence. 20. You find that this wire seems to filter into the mast, and you start to knock around the mast and find a section of it that doesn't sound as hollow as what you were knocking near the entry point of the wire. And you take out a couple of wood carving tools that they have lying around here and start carving it out. And when you open it up, on the inside there appears to be some type of explosive mechanism in here, where if they would use the rope, since the rope is intertwined with this wire, it's pulled just barely taut enough that it would pull the pin and cause an explosion that would destroy the mast and probably hurt a few people, crush the ship. Very bad. Now it's disarming the trap.
Yeah.
All right. Dexterity check. Or Thieves' Tools utilizing Dex.
Okay. My disadvantage from Asa?
Sure.
Thank you, Asa.
Oh, no. That's a re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so you roll, and then if it's shitty, then you say thank you, Asa.
Okay. Is this clarity, right? No,
You're happy with that?
I think so. I hope so. Kind of. Yeah. High.
So, you very carefully begin looking at how the wires filter through all of the lines. You start cutting sections of the rope in order to make sure the tension isn't lost towards the base by holding it, but also you are unraveling everything else. As that is happening, you end up getting about, I'd say 12 feet of copper wire. You know, in case you ever need it. But you end up holding the tautness and pulling the mechanism out of the wood, and if it loses its tautness, it's going to explode, so you need to find somewhere to dispose of this properly.
Is there any area that looks,
Survival check.
completely empty?
You could go dynamite fishing.
I know the Hannah pool is down there. I don't know where it is.
That would actually be hilarious. Just small explosion. Like, what the fuck?
Dynamite fishing for turtles. I see how it is.
16. Unfortunately, you think that is probably going to be the safest area. Explosions don't work as well in the water, and it's the only area that doesn't have people, necessary things. Yeah.
Well, underwater is then.
Okay. I need a sleight of hand check from you to throw it quickly as far away as possible. 18. Anupul, as you've settled down into the base of the water and begin watching everything, you see this this jar into the water and then explode there.
I'm gonna go swim it all the way up. We're under attack! They're launching explosives!
I'm
No,
gonna
no,
start
that's-
throwing eggs in every direction.
Theo, roll me a D100.
X.
88.
Okay. You just start launching
Just
eggs
pour out the
everywhere.
eggs. Where?
It was me. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Why did you throw explosives in the water?
Well, it was the only safe place where to throw an explosive.
Was time of the essence?
I could have spent all night with that in my hand, but I'd rather not.
But what I meant was there time to tell me before you threw it in the water, or not?
I don't swim. I don't know how to tell you underwater.
You could have sent someone down to get me.
Nah.
Nah, okay.
It worked out well, didn't it?
I guess I'm gonna go back down now.
Next time I have an explosive, I'll tell you.
I wasted 4 eggs.
You see a seagull flies over and starts eating some of the egg yolk.
Why are you throwing eggs?
Yes. The plan is that if I throw an egg at one of the attackers and they run away, then I can get Thunder to track after the smell of egg after.
Okay.
Thunder
It's more
comes over and
sensible than what I thought.
starts eating some of the eggs.
Good boy. I think dogs can eat eggs, right?
We're about to find out. Alrighty. So, the rest of the evening goes by without a hitch. First thing in the morning, the captain is, of course, the first person here, and he walks in with a smile on his face. Good morning, all of you. How are you? How was your evening?
Good.
Very productive.
Good. Why was that?
There was an explosive in your mast.
That's not a euphemism, like there was an explosive in the mast.
Yes, there is a hole now in your mast. So you may want to glue the hole back. Also, all the mechanisms in the front of the ships, they need repair. They're all bad.
Well, that's going to add a little bit more time, but we were ahead of schedule as is, falling behind, and now... Alright, we'll just have them work longer hours. Unfortunately, they understand crunch time. Double time. 2 weeks. Well, the remaining last 2 weeks of payment I owe them, I'm just going to give them double time. Alright.
I thought you'd already were having them work extra hours and paying double time.
That was only the last week. I pay them by the month. Yes, they get monthly paychecks, so I'm just going to compensate their last 2 weeks of work with double time, and that should be motivation for 1 week of overtime.
Any luck with the stone?
Not yet. I did hear the individual call, but apparently my acting skills as our incarcerated friend aren't as good as I would hope. Oh, he didn't give you guys any trouble, did he?
No.
Did any of us... Were we supposed to look after him?
No. Just make sure he didn't die during the night.
But he told us not to check on him or worry about him.
Well, yes, and make sure he doesn't die. For some reason, I have this creeping suspicion that people die around you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't...
I guess I took that to mean don't kill him yourself.
Yes.
So that we didn't do.
Yes.
At least I don't think we did. Theo, did you kill anybody last night?
No, just some eggs.
Okay.
Whatever. You're effective. I'm not going to question your methods.
Should we remove the traps before someone else falls into them?
Please and thank you. Around this time, a few of the dock workers show up, a trio of them, and one of them walks over towards you, Vitter, with a basket. It's from the missus at home. She's happy you're helping us all.
Oh, that's nice. I'll just. Well, it's not like everyone in this town is going to understand science, so I'll smile and nod.
When you unwrap it, it is freshly baked garlic bread.
Ooh. This is gonna make a good dinner. I don't like the way you're shifting your eyes there.
Who?
You.
Don't worry about it.
Well, if we're done, should we go back and eat breakfast or something and go to bed?
Yeah, go to bed.
Alrighty.
You know, this working business is, I don't really like it. It's like, you just do what you're paid to do and then you go to bed.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
Why?
Because it's much more fun to just do what you want, right?
Yes, but I don't think it pays as well.
Depends on if what you want to do is taking money from people, maybe. Or, you know, there's always some way to get money. But it pays well. Yeah, it does.
Ben.
While we're working towards though, does Ethel will think that one person can do all that damage by themselves?
How long have they been building the ship?
6 months?
I mean, is it excessive for a person over 6 months to be able to do all that?
I don't know.
In 6 months, that is a lot of time to lay traps.
I never really studied shipwright, so I don't really know how long this stuff would take to do. But you're concerned there's maybe another person?
Yeah, or more than one.
I think there's something iffy with the captain. It's like weird.
He is, but I don't know if he wants the ship to explode.
Maybe he's like secretly working for the what were they called again? The
Glitch.
yeah, those guys.
Annapole, do you have detect poison and disease?
I don't have it prepared right now, but I could by the end of the rest.
Okay. I was actually just thinking if this garlic bread was poisoned, we would have our third saboteur right there. Any rate, we'll just leave it be for now. You give it a check in the morning. Well, in the evening once we wake up.
You could always like just give some of it to like some people, see how they react to it.
So I could definitely do that overnight. Joey, can I use my cooking to try and look at the bread to see if
Yes, you
Is
can.
anything off with it?
Roll your cooking supplies using wisdom. He's
I am a
proficient in
chef.
cooking. He's a chef.
all right, wait a minute.
Can you reroll that,
I
please?
think let me make sure if I I still have viewer inspirations from Asa. So
Use
thank
my
you,
luck, it's fine.
Asa.
Thank
You
you,
need some
Asa.
Yeah, thanks, Asa.
Well, I guess it's better.
12. You do not detect any ailments in this garlic bread. A little heavy on the garlic salt that they used, but aside from that, good quality garlic bread. And it does smell homemade as well, fresh. And it distinctly, I will point out, smells different than the bread that you smelled at the bread shop. Like they used a different recipe. Like it came from a different source.
Okay. So it's not from the bread shop. So it smells homemade. I'm just gonna try some then.
It's garlic bread. Do you really think I would try poisoning you guys with garlic bread of all things?
Do you really need us to answer
Oh,
that?
yeah.
All right, cool.
Maybe someone wanted us to be like identifiable with garlic breath.
They're in a car with them.
Oh
They're
no!
following us.
They can smell my breath. Yep, they have their own Loxodon.
Yeah.
I'll just make
Feels
snacks in the
paranoid.
morning. I'll make snacks in the morning that have a very potent smell other than garlic to cover the garlic smell.
The opposite smell of garlic.
Yes.
Blue cheese.
Cheese.
Everyone's breath is going to smell like blue cheese.
Do you guys stop by Chesapeake's in the morning?
Sure. I'll have some breakfast there.
Oh, all right.
You get into Chesapeake's, and ooh, excuse me. So, you get into Chesapeake's, and as soon as you show up, the waiter from the day before looks over at you all and smiles wide. Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
Any more murders around town?
Yeah.
Well, start yapping.
Yeah. I'll reach my hand out.
This was a bit of an older one. But you happen to know Ken from the shipyards?
Oh, yeah, sure. Ken's been around here all the time. He was just here, well, not last night, but the night before and every night before that for the past few months.
Well, the thing is, he actually wasn't. Because
Yeah.
he was dead in a trunk. And then someone was posing as the guy.
Come on, Theo. Your lies are getting too big now.
It's not a lie.
You all are silly billies. Don't worry. I see your garlic bread. I'll go make sure that the chef gets you some, how does shrimp Alfredo sound?
Sounds delightful.
That's good.
All
That's
right.
fabulous.
Doop, goes into the kitchen, and it is, for all intents and purposes, a dive bar cooking. Uh-oh.
We lost Fran.
And my camera's just fucked because of that. So, hi guys, I'm down here. Also, I'm over here.
Oh, that is
Over
weird.
here.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
am I here?
yeah. Hey, get out of the DM's chair. We'll give her a second.
Theo
But-
now runs the game.
Oh no.
I don't know. It looks like he's sitting in the DM's chair.
Yeah.
Anyways, you all, we'll give her a minute to get back.
Okay.
I'll ask the cook
She's
while
typing in
he's
the Discord, so...
Nope, I'm
Oh,
looking.
okay. Ask the guy there at the Chesapeake. Hey, do you have some rotten eggs lying around?
Rotten eggs. I can go ask the chef.
Yeah.
All right. Hey Billy, you got any rotten eggs back there? Everything I cook is fucking clean. All right, everything's good. Everything's up to. Wait, is the inspector here? No, it's just those jackasses from the day before. Oh, the ones who told you about the murders and shit, right? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say rotten. Will be.
Oh, that's good. Can I have them?
Yeah, you want me to boil them or
No.
just raw?
Yeah. How quick do you think they'll be rotten?
Leave them out in the sun.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Come get them. The waiter comes
Okay.
back. Not you. You're not allowed back there. They're sharp tools.
Okay.
That is a good call, sir.
I'm scared of knives and sharp things.
Yes, he's scared of knives. Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm scared of losing knives and
Hey, welcome
Scared-
back.
Scared of bloodying your knives too much,
Yeah,
staining them.
He canonically has been cleaning his knives, so
I know, yeah.
welcome back. So he
Hi.
comes back with your eggs, and they're just gonna add that to your tab. Oh, by the way, Captain came by.
Okay.
Yeah?
no.
Yeah, he came by and he said whatever you guys are eating in the mornings are on his tab, and to say thank you.
He's a very nice guy, isn't he?
I'd say he treats his crew at least 3 times a week. Even if he's not, there, he usually just comes by in the morning or first thing after all of them are done, and just has a running tab every week that he pays up on.
Does seem like a very good boss.
Right? Shit, if I had a boss like him, I'd still be a shipwright.
You were a shipwright?
For like 2 days.
Oh. Why'd you stop?
They wanted to weigh me down with rocks in my pocket to work at ripping off the barnacles on the bottom side of the ship under the water.
Huh. Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, and I didn't really trust the guys to pull me up in time. They're kind of practical jokers, so I just refused, and then I got fired. And then couldn't work on the docks again, so became a waiter. Which, admittedly, you get paid a lot better as a waiter than you do a shipwright. Do you know how much people pay me just to, ask a few questions about shit happening around town, or, turn a blind eye if something happening?
I thought being a shipwright paid really well. He's paying us really well, at least.
It pays well. I mean, they definitely make more than, say, deckhands or anything like that, but being a waiter, it's not consistent pay, but I get paid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys. You always tip well, right?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Well, luckily the captain's got us. We know the captain is a good tipper.
Yeah. And he's a devil. Or something like that.
Of a tipper, yeah.
He's a devil of a tipper.
Hell of a
No,
good
I meant
tipper.
like a real one. Isn't he? Or something?
Really? The captain?
Yeah. He's got furry hands.
God.
And he's not a bugbear.
He's Marquesian. They're just
they're
hairy
weird, yeah.
people.
Oh.
Rolls his eyes.
Famously.
There was something else. When I saw, when I opened the door into the shed there, it was
Oh
like some
god, can I
firm-
bonk to you?
Yeah, let's double bonk him.
Wait, he uses
Oh,
a
we
quarterstaff.
fought.
Do you pistol whip him? Like.
I'll double dodge.
Oh, finally someone's policing him. Here's your eggs. I'm gonna go keep cleaning up from the mess last night. See ya.
Thanks.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Aren't you guys curious though about that?
Not
Curious.
something we
Yes.
should be talking about in front of other people, though.
Well, I mean, why not? I mean, if we die, then at least someone will know, right?
I don't think they will care if we die.
Yeah, well, no, probably not, but they'll know what we said before. And then maybe we can be avenged.
Don't you think the radar will be able to avenge us?
Sure, maybe. Yeah.
But amongst himself this time.
Stop hitting yourself.
Self-harm is not the answer.
Huh.
Jesus.
Don't worry, he's just Marquesian.
Oh, the bugbears are Marquesian.
Well, he's Harry.
God, I hate you all. Anyways, this is my
You
fault.
know.
Yeah, I know. This is my fault. I asked for it.
Well, are we resting here at Chesapeake or going back?
Going back to Hazel's place once you're done.
Yeah, it's not that they're like sending people murdering a house in our bed, right?
What are the odds
Not
of
tonight.
that? Roll a d100.
You can say that. That's not your old dice.
Remember, Theo manifested a tree because of this. All right.
What is it?
Oh!
What are the odds? So,
Load the pistol.
you all eat your breakfast and you find your way wandering home. When you get there, you see your roommate, Ethel, kind of standing off to the side a little bit, looking confused at all of you and over at the door.
Didn't he already move out?
Oh, yeah, good point. You see
Him.
a man squatted in front of your door with a broken set of thieves' tools next to him and another set trying to unlock it as you're all just walking up to him.
The back door is much easier.
What? Shit! Turns around, pulls out a knife.
Or throw an egg in his face.
Roll to hit. Is it one of the almost spoiled ones?
Yeah.
He already macroed eggs.
Jeez.
Eggs do hurt. It's 1 bludgeoning damage. Non-lethal,
Oh,
but...
okay, yeah.
Yeah. What are... Oh, shit! Fucker! Ow!
Should I add dex to that?
No, it's just 1. You're not proficient in
Yeah.
egg throwing yet.
Yeah.
You need Tavern Brawler.
Yeah, true.
That's definitely working your way to it with these shenanigans.
Hey, improvised weapons are fun. He's holding the knife and then takes off running down the street.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Wisdom save? +1 to this roll.
Yeah, wisdom.
Ooh.
That's a save.
Yeah, they just keep running. And they're fast as fuck.
Shit. Well, now we can track him. Thunder, go track the egg.
Animal handling. Thunder just tilts his head.
11. That
Seems
guy, run, go after.
Woof.
Fetch.
It goes running after the man. There's a
Do I have time
giant
to-
mastiff bounding down the street at this
Do I have
point.
time to mount him as he's running after?
I'll say acrobatics at disadvantage because you haven't bought a saddle yet.
All right. Oh, I did actually, because I bought all I needed for him to ride.
Oh, you bought a saddle? Normal roll, acrobatics.
Yeah, because I got Dunder before we went into the forest. 18.
18. Dun, 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 dun. It's everyone's dream. A halfling on a mastiff chasing after somebody.
Alright. Gotta go make sure Theo doesn't get an innocent person killed.
Fair enough. So,
Follow.
you all take off after this individual, and they do start off with a little bit of a head start on you, Theo, but actually no, rogues are definitely faster than mastiffs. Right? What's mastiff speed? 40 feet?
Let me double check. Yeah, 40.
Okay, so you manage to almost keep up with them, just gaining a little bit more and more and more distance as you are charging, and eventually you come across this this alley that they charge down that has a door to a building that just swings open back and forth.
But before, if he, well, if I have still an action, or I wouldn't throw an egg and try to throw it on the ground right in front of him, make him slip. Hopefully, if he steps on it.
Mounted combat. All right, let me get this shit together. All right, so mounted combat. Sorry, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the time I tried to play the Cavalier Fighter. I kind of like to do that again one day, actually.
I think it would be a fun character to play if you're in a campaign where you actually have the space to ride around on something.
Yeah. Really? No disadvantage to your attack rolls while on them. But armor says it does. I guess it's different than armor. Cool. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right.
With the egg.
14.
That will miss them.
No.
But eventually, you get up to the alley where Dunder is sniffing around and seems a little confused. Everybody else, you catch up about 30 seconds later.
So,
Where did you went?
yeah, in this alley, I think he went through that door over there.
Okay. Shall we follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be keeping watch. Well, today, not tonight, because tonight. Graveyard shift makes time stuff confusing.
Yeah, it's today night. So, you end up walking down this alley, inching closer and closer towards it. Once you get over towards the door, you look inside, and this appears to be some type of, well, strange building, in all honesty. Typically speaking, in this district where you live, Ethel, there's not a whole lot of storage units nearby, and most of them are closer towards the docks. You live too far inland to have that be a static situation you have to deal with. However, out here, this building seems to have been made into a storage building instead. Like, two homes were spliced together, had the walls destroyed. And now, there appears to be a lot of crates and stuff in here. The individual has wandered their way out, or out of sight from all of you, and you're finding it difficult to keep up with them. But by the looks of it, other than the front door, there's no real exit point that you can discern from here. The front door and the side location you all just walked in from. Bitter, you said you're staying outside and keeping watch?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought I heard. Oh, that was you taking off, catching up to him. All right, then. So?
I'm gonna place Dunder near one of the doors. And, well, on the side door, and just tell him to just bark if someone goes through the door.
Whoa!
Good boy.
I'm gonna head straight towards the front door then.
Okay. From the inside or the outside?
Around the outside.
I'll go around the outside.
On the outside. So, you head your way over there towards the front door, and you look at it, and it is shut. You try the handle, and it's locked from the inside, luckily. And you're not quite sure where everybody is, but you're at least keeping watch out here.
Okay.
That leaves the last of the three of you in, and Dunder just sitting there looking confused at the one door.
I'm gonna try and sneak inside.
Okay. Wait, is this it?
18.
Ooh, yeah. Nope, wrong one. All right. Ethel, Vitter, what are the two of you doing?
I'm going to say cautiously searching, like walking around, but combat mechanics taking the dodge action as well.
Oh, so you're dodging, you're not stealthing. Okay. Ethel?
I'll try to stealth and go in a different direction from Theo.
Okay. So, roll your stealth.
Yeah, I got. Oh.
So, 20, 31 have this 16 average. So, the two of you are creeping around, hiding beneath the seam of each of the crates and looking around carefully, maneuvering about, as Vitter is looking but also keeping himself out of the prying eyes of anybody, trying to be careful of any impending traps or things such as that. As you all are following in, you end up noticing a couple of creaks and moans from within the building. I would like a perception check from the three of you inside and from the one of you outside.
I'll use luck.
And just for clarity's sake, what are the odds is not always a negative thing. Sometimes you see them trying to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. Anupul, you are staring at that fucking door. There's
Got this
windows.
door lock.
You got them up in your purview. You know, with the slated back head for turtles, you can see up and down in front of you. Real easy. Theo, you end up going on all fours because there's these crates, or not crates, there's these lifted platforms made of wood that all the crates are placed on top of. You're looking underneath carefully, watching for anything off of that flush level. Any boots, pant legs, other individuals looking. Vitter, you're more cautious of anything that might attack you, getting ready to move out of the way as you're dodging and watching for that. And Ethel taking the squatted, more dignified position of looking between the crates as you're moving instead of underneath them like Theo is. To be fair, he is literally all fours just watching carefully. But as you are maneuvering through, Theo, you do notice the individual. A boot placed underneath the other side of these crates that you and Ethel are on. You can see the stretched toes of an individual who is tiptoeing about, trying their best to be unseen before moving out.
Can I reach him with my sword? I think, or would I be able to?
No, the crates are at least like 4 feet wide, and yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot him in the foot.
All right. Needless to say, your stealth checks that came out to 16 beat the individual's passive perception. So go ahead, sneak attack in the foot.
All right. Oh.
14 misses. It's really hard to shoot. Turning it upside down as it's shooting, the arrow falls up.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use. Thank you, Asa.
Thank you, Asa.
Thank you, Asa.
Be happy you're not the Saturday game. He donated for that one, and everybody has to ask Monkey for help.
19.
19 hits for 20 points of damage. The individual, you see them take a step, and you wait carefully with your crossbow out, and as you see the knee move into the vantage point, you know where that artery is within the leg. You see the thigh moving, and shit! And they are bleeding out, and all of you hear them cry out in pain.
Ah, gotcha, asshole.
Fuck, I'm bleeding, shit! And he's trying to stop, but blood is just squirting everywhere from that wound.
Alright, you might want to question this guy. Hey Phil, can you make sure he doesn't bleed out?
I mean, I can.
He holds his hand out for help.
He seems hesitant there.
I'll,
Good. But do I
could.
want to?
Should
That's a-
I?
I mean, that's a first level spell slot. That's a lot of resources.
Well, he's currently
I'll-
bleeding out, so I mean, make your
I'll-
decision.
Fair
my
enough, I'll
short
cast
sword
it.
Go next to Ethel and just stand there, just threatening the guy.
Okay. So you're using a cure wounds or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Cure wounds.
as he's about to fall unconscious from the bleeding out, you cure his wounds and
Begrudgingly. 3 spells.
shoot. So I was caught.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, guess that means I'm your prisoner now. And he holds his hands up, expecting shackles.
It just so happens I bought 5 pairs of manacles. last session.
We do have them.
Holy shit, y'all are good at this job.
So we've got for his upper arms, his forearms, his thigh, and his calves.
Yup.
We oddly seem so competent.
It's like y'all know
Somehow.
what you're doing. It's weird. Well, my lieutenant sent me here to see if we couldn't dissuade you all from continuing your investigation.
How much you paid?
Well, if it's a matter of gold, I believe we can make something happen.
Just looking at the others, just exploring the options, you know.
Yes.
I am at liberty to offer you 100 gold in order to stop your investigation on all of this and allow us to conduct our business independent of you.
You see, they offered 5 times more than that.
Deception check.
Can I assist by yeah, he like bring us at least 500,000.
I mean, you can say that, but that's not all of it.
500 or 1,000. I don't remember.
Deception.
Go for it. Deception of 10. Let me roll. They'll have a +1 to this.
Holy crap.
Tiebreakers go to the aggressor, which is you in this instance. Well, we're not able to offer that, but I am at liberty to offer an opportunity for you all to have Dark Toe owe you.
What's Dark Toe?
It's the pirate island?
Sorry, the Glint Shore owe you.
Huh.
Sorry,
Oh.
wrong island. It's like Bermuda and Bahama. I don't know. Just come on,
It's
pretty
one of
mama.
them.
I don't know.
Like,
You
Where do
have a favor like that.
We are a powerful nation, and having us be beholden to you may prove profitable in your future.
yes, you are a powerful nation, so is Singorn.
The elves of Singorn will never, ever owe you anything. That's not their way of life.
So, wait, so you'll owe us, but they'll pay us? That's the easy option.
Well, we're still willing to pay you that 100 gold, but we'll also be...
500 gold.
I don't have that much to pay you. But we will owe you. And we can be powerful allies that get into many different places.
So-
Okay.
You want us to just back off?
And let us conduct our business as we need.
For character, this is really tempting and testing my character. And my character's character.
What do you know about what's his name, Captain Deep Stroke?
It's unfortunate that he's in our way, but we don't plan on hurting anybody. We just need to thwart our enemy.
Well, why'd you kill Ken then?
That's a bit hurtful.
We offered him money. We offered him opportunity. We explained that it wouldn't be betraying his captain, it would be betraying their contract. He didn't see it that way. So our agent removed him. We were seeking the fewest casualties.
Ooh. I look at the others and just, I have a really good idea. If we like trick the captain into thinking that we've taken care of these guys, and he'll pay us, and then they pay us for backing off. Double pay, no risk.
Not so sad about that. Remember he had that fiendish aura. Don't really want to get on the bad side of a devil or demon or whatever he might be.
Exactly. Or anyone else.
I mean, you always have to get on someone's bad side.
Yeah, Glyn sure is better to get on the bad side.
I also just can't really say I enjoy the thought of betraying an employer. And there's also that contract.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
We signed the contract, and he
we signed
might
a
be a
contract
devil.
with a devil, you know. Maybe
Wait,
they
devil?
know.
What do you mean, devil?
It's our business.
Well, this is what I am able to offer you both. Or you all.
What about we kill the captain for you?
We don't need the captain to be dead.
But
But
We are
don't?
looking to get as few casualties as possible. That's our goal.
Yeah, just an entire ship worth of crew. That's fine.
No, well, the Singorn crew, yes. Fuck them.
I don't know, guys.
Disagree with that.
It's up to you. I think we should try to get double pay.
No,
Uh,
I think one pay is enough.
Hey, Anapol, get in here!
Annabelle's just been standing outside at the door the whole time.
Oh, you got that door so covered.
Covered.
He was
I know,
headed
right?
towards the door,
Great.
but it's
too many unknown factors for my taste. Especially if our suspicions are the captain are correct.
so. Anupul, do you come in?
Yeah, I'll go around back and come back in.
Alrighty. Well then, he's right there, guys. Do you clue him in?
Yeah, just basically give him the update. So what do you think we should do?
I don't know that I want to break contract with the captain. I mean, we agreed to a job and took a job. And he hasn't done anything against us that we know of.
Yeah, true. Hey, maybe he'll pay us extra for this guy.
Exactly.
See, now
For him as
that,
well.
that's something I can get behind. Selling this guy to the captain.
Make it sound like slavery. We're just transferring a prisoner.
Yeah, but you see what he did to the last prisoner?
Wait, what?
I mean, that leg was horrifying.
Intimidation roll?
No, that's actually something I have proficiency in.
Well then,
Go ahead and roll it if you want.
Anupul was helping you. He was helping.
Oh, come on! Don't not... Okay. Thank you, Asa. I'll re-roll that.
Thanks,
Just
Asa.
so fluffy today.
Yeah.
Please another set.
Oh, dude, that would have been so unlucky if that was 777.
If I would have seen another one, I wouldn't have shown up for tonight's game. I just assumed Roll20 was cursed today.
All right, session's canceled. We're not.
No,
I'm
Especially
not
with what
risking
y'all are
that
about to
character
do.
for that.
19. Wait, what is he doing? And he looks authentically more terrified than getting shot in the thigh by a halfling.
What?
yeah, it's torturing him quite
Oh
a
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't die by being shot in the foot that quickly. You can die by having your artery in your thigh shot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Sneak attacks.
Alright, well, I guess that's what we're doing then.
Yeah, we bring him to
What?
the captain.
What?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the whole magic circle thing was for, but
Pain, probably.
yeah,
Listen,
maybe.
I'll give you the 100 gold. I can go get it,
Okay.
and just don't hand me over. Just don't let me go, please. I mean, turn me
Okay,
over to
go.
the police.
Where's the gold?
There's no police.
It's a big city, there'll be a guard.
Do we have a deal? I'll get you the 100 gold. You don't turn me over to the captain.
Just tell me where the gold is. Where the gold is, I'll go get it. And if it's real, then I won't hurt you.
Not turn me over to the captain.
Yeah, I won't do that.
He looks at everybody else.
Alright, I'm just nodding, and so just saying I won't do it either without actually speaking.
I don't know. I think we can sell him to the captain for more than 100. He seemed to enjoy it so much with the last guy. I mean,
Maybe he eats them.
maybe. I wonder what they would taste like with garlic. I've never tried human.
The man just starts crying, realizing he's fucked. He's fucked. He's
the
a
moral
level-
compass of this group is just turning
So
downhill.
far down.
Oh yeah.
God damn. We started at an average of neutral. Good.
Chaos is
I
real.
tell you what, if you tell us where the gold is,
We'll let you.
we'll give you a head start to get away.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. And he's just crying now. No longer comprehensible.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you might have gone a bit too far there, Hannibal.
God.
Just kidding. I never actually eat person. I can't imagine they taste
It's
terrible.
a turtle.
And yellow
It
meat.
doesn't even have teeth.
Well, doesn't it sort of depend on if he's a shit person?
I mean, he's all sinewy. You can't have any good meat on him. All right, let's take him to the captain. Then go to bed.
All right.
It's past our bedtime.
So, you all take the shackled man across town. A couple of
I
guards.
stay in the warehouse here to go and see what's here.
Okay.
Can we search him? Maybe the gold is with him.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
we'll search
Okay.
him as well.
You can search him.
Okay.
Right, I'll assist Ethel.
Mhm.
Ah, of course. Yeah, well.
Nice.
You might do better. Roll again.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did do better.
Listen, I don't know. I'm good at this. So, Ethel and Theo. Rummaging through his pockets, you do take out another one of those black slate daggers, matching from the other person you took that from, their dead body. Y'all remember, you were there.
Yeah.
After that, you rummage through. Fine armor, yeah, whatever at this point. He also seems to have a set of keys that have numbers written on tags on them. You're not quite sure where they go to, though. It doesn't look familiar to any of you. And then you do find his coin purse, which has, surprise, 100 gold in it.
Nice. Score.
Perfect.
Yeah, so 20 for each of us and 20 in the party loot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, divide up the platinum while we're at it too, the same way. So 2 platinum apiece.
And 2 for the party loot. Damn, y'all are getting paid off of this mission.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm so
Whenever.
suspicious about the devil. Money, 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 money.
All right.
It's
I'm
always
editing
how
the
it
party loot now.
starts. All right, you're editing? Okay. So you take him over there, and as the guards outside see you all walking up here with with someone, they all just roll their eyes. God damn it. Another one?
Another one.
I actually want to. I'll let the rest of the group go with him, and I'll remain in the warehouse and just look for valuables.
Investigate. Okay. Before the employees of this warehouse show up, you manage to rifle through one of the crates, and you take out a set of fine cutlery, valued at 25 GP.
Oh, nice.
But the guard will look at you all. Ugh. Put him with the other one, I suppose. Captain's already there.
That's great.
Alright. This time, Federal makes certain not first.
What is it?
We have another one.
Oh!
A friend.
He opens the door. And it would appear that the first man is dead now. Hi, hello. Welcome,
Hi.
he says to the prisoner.
He's going to hit you quickly, don't worry.
Well, bring him in. He goes inside and unties the dead body of the other man from the chair, tossing him to the side, and places this man in it. Hopefully you're going to be more communicative than your friend. Good. We're already off to a good start. Would you like a cup of water? Thank you. And he takes the cup and just starts sipping it. Well,
It's actually water, like fresh water instead of salt water.
yeah.
Oh, dang it. That would have been a good surprise for him.
Bit of vinegar. Come on.
Captain Deepstroke looks back at all of you. Thank you very much. I suppose I'll be seeing you all tonight again.
I guess.
Yeah.
Best of luck. He'll close the door as all of you are leaving. Do. Back to your house.
Do.
Yeah.
Back to the house.
Yeah.
I'm starting to worry about how much the captain enjoys this, but
Yeah.
After I find the cutlery, I'll go and sell it someplace.
Hock it off 25 gold. Easy.
All right.
You go to the vendor right next door. I think we have a set like this.
Yup.
Just goes in and out. Keep selling the same set.
Anywho. So. God, that's some Skyrim shit. Steal,
Yeah.
sell, steal, sell. Anyways. You all meet back up at Ethel's place. This time, nobody is there. Anything?
How much my lock is ruined now?
Oh, I mean, he broke his tools. You'll have to get the tools out of there, but it's easily fixed by you.
Fair.
Hey, so how much did the captain pay you for the prisoner?
Do we have like a bonus for every person that we get? Dead?
Oh, this one we just handed in.
What?
We already got 100 gold just from the prisoner's body. We don't need much more.
What? Well, we always need more money. The whole plan was to see how much the captain would pay us. You didn't even get paid for Longshanks, or what was his name? Long John. You guys just suck at bartering or trading.
that
or
was
what is it
you.
called? Well, I was, yeah, but
I'm police. Fine.
I don't know
Much
that we
better.
ever actually. I don't know that I ever really intended to sell it to him. I was just trying to convince him that we were going to.
We take things very literally.
We just made a whole bunch of money off of him. How much more do you need? What are you guys trying to buy, Theo?
I'm trying to get stuff to kill that wizard guy.
What? You keep talking about some wizard guy. Who are you trying to kill?
Yeah, there's this this guy. He's a mage. I think his name is Arch.
His name
Archmage.
is Arch.
think
That's
so.
the title. That's the title.
That title.
It's
That's
an archmage. It means he's a very powerful wizard. It's not just a basic wizard that can kill us any moment. It's a more powerful than them.
Yeah, like wipe out whole town.
But
level
I thought
wizard.
that was
In the
like how
moment.
you. Isn't that like how you introduce yourself? So you say like, "Hi, my name is Arch Mage.
Archmage.
That's-
No.
I'm Joe Carpenter. I'm
No.
Tyson
his title.
Mason. Oh,
But so you have a plan to kill a man and you thought his name was Arch Mage.
no, I thought his name was Arch. I don't know his last name. I just know he's a mage. He's over in the Scrimshaw district. No, what's it called? Coral Home.
Yeah, I was about to say, call something.
Yeah, Curholm district.
Beautiful.
We'll need a lot of money for killing that mage. If you want to kill his mage. So much money that we can buy the city at that point.
No, I just want enough to get like a really good, strong poison, you know?
At any rate, I don't think we're really skilled or powerful enough to take on an Archmage yet.
Why? Are they like immune to poison or anything? Something?
It might be.
Not to mention they tend to have spells that might be powerful enough to level towns.
Yeah,
or
but that's where you strike
districts.
first.
And he has that stuff. He had that weapon of warning, so you'll know if you're trying to strike first.
Oh, that sucks. How do you know he has that?
He
You
takes
told
notes.
us.
Yeah,
Oh,
he takes notes.
oh. Well, that's good. I mean, for him, it's good. It's good you take those scribbles.
I really thought this mage thing was just a Theo thing. I didn't realize the whole group was in on this.
No,
No, it's
not
just
really.
Theo.
Oh, yeah.
But Theo's been asking a lot of questions.
It's sort of his the reason why he's here in town, basically.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I'll leave it be a little then.
A little longer.
Alrighty.
So, are we going? Yeah, I guess we're going back to the docks then tomorrow.
Yeah, although I think we might want to take watch, take shifts, just in case some more of Sable's forces try to do something.
Ow.
Okay.
Maybe we should sleep somewhere else tonight.
I'll meet you at the docks tomorrow.
All right.
I'll go
Fair.
find a random inn to stay at for the night.
All right. Staying at an inn. A silver.
Alright.
Everyone else staying at Ethel's?
Yep. I guess the
Yeah, but-
car will have to take a shift if they're gonna be doing that.
Well, that's up to y'all. Are we doing shifts?
I say we should at least.
Yeah.
I think so.
Alrighty. Well then, who's first shift?
I'll do
I-
the first one.
okay.
Second. Remember, it's all broad daylight, so dark vision does not matter.
Oh yeah. I'll take second shift. Is fine.
That
I'll
means...
take third, and Hakara takes fourth then.
Alright, have everybody respectively roll their perception checks. I'll roll a cars. First shift, first.
Sorry. Why is not rolling?
Is it asking you, advantage?
No, it's not going towards my stats.
Huh.
Fuck's sake. Can you please work?
No.
The answer is actually no. It's reminding me that I'm lucky, but that's it. Well, I think I have +4. No, cannot be +4, +2 maybe. It's really against me rolling.
Oop. Manually rolling. Problem solved.
Exactly. But also, yeah, +3.
There it
There we go.
is. Second watch.
That was difficult.
That's me.
Third watch.
That'll be me.
Ooh, fourth watch. I had toggle advantage. Normal roll of 13. Okay, respectable. So,
Unless they also ate garlic bread.
then you would have advantage. Or no, a
he
car
would,
would. A car
'cause
would.
He's the elephant man.
You
not
get
me.
into your house, Ethel, and all your garlic bread is gone.
Garlic bread, no!
Now it's personal.
Yes.
But anyways, during the day, none of you are too terribly disturbed. Each of you taking watch inside do periodically get knocks on the door, and when you look outside, it appears to be customers asking, "Hey, where's the knick-knack shop that's usually here?"
A knick-knack shop that is usually here.
Yeah, your roommate usually sells knickknacks here.
I moved to Marquette.
Damn. And they just leave. And each of you have interactions like that throughout the day. Hey, where's the shop that's usually here?
Here they moved to Marquette.
Damn.
It's a very popular knick-knack shop your roommate had.
It was great. Absolutely great.
I mean, who doesn't like tiny ducks that just keep bobbing their heads back and forth?
Yeah.
Bobblehead ducks.
Yeah.
I should have got into toy makers, not map making.
But anyways. During the night, nothing seems to transpire for any of you. Or during the day, Now nighttime rolls around. You all meet up, head back in, and you see that the captain's expression seems to have darkened a little bit. Hello, everybody.
Oh. That's a sad face.
Sullen, I prefer. We, have some business to talk about.
Do we?
Into the shed, please. He opens it up.
Oh, jeez.
Don't think that we're a bit suspicious, but every time that someone enters the shed, it doesn't get out.
Not really sure then. Can we have this meeting in your office? Shed
What
just
about the office?
seems ominous.
Fine, we can have the meeting in the office. And he closes the shed and heads into the office. Sit down. We only have 2 chairs here. The shed has more.
Sure.
So, who gets to sit down?
I mean, I
I'll
can
sit
sit
down.
on
Me too.
chair. Yeah. You forget I'm big. We can have the small people sit on me.
I'll just lay down on my
Shoulders.
shell and someone can use me as a chair.
Oh no, he's a turtle. We have to put cannons on his shoulders, guys, before the end of this month. We need cannons on his
pulls
shoulders.
back then.
I can put a tiny cannon on it.
So, you all move into the room, and his dark expression seems to remain for a period longer. So, it turns out that we are all currently in the middle of a political affair taking place. Apparently, Singorn is at war with all of them. And it seems to be more of a political war, a arms race of some variety. And as such, typically speaking, nothing too bad at all to be dealing with, right? But, unfortunately, as it is right now, they're very upset that we keep getting in the way. Now, we were given an opportunity to back out of this deal, no problems whatsoever. No harm, no foul. We leave the interaction, we leave the ship as is. When they come here to pick it up, the diplomats would be killed. I, for one, would prefer to uphold our original communications. I think it is very important to us that we stick to our word. Our word is bonding. Do you not agree?
Yeah. I feel that that contract is so bonding. Yes.
Sure.
Well, I told him that that was my opinion on it, but I would offer you all a similar circumstance. And he then said, if we are not going to serve, then we are going to probably die here. So now, we are under direct threat of this Lieutenant Sable. I figured this is something I should make all of you aware of.
Yeah. That's valuable information, wouldn't you say?
Yes,
my
so you
hand up.
should pay me.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Well, it looks like I beat you to it, unfortunately.
Evan?
You still have much to learn.
Yeah, they do.
Uh,
If we're all involved in this because of Singhorn, Shouldn't Singorn be providing something in exchange? It's their ship that's at threat.
Oh, I'll be communicating with them directly about that. I did not know that we were getting in the middle of a political affair. I thought this was just a normal one. You know, everybody's always cautious when it comes to new things that they are making, but by the looks of it, we are getting a bit more tied into it, and I was going to offer you this opportunity. Pay you for what you've already done, and you walk away. Or you continue out our original deal, and you would have this captain's favor if you ever need, as well as the payment from our deal.
Well, what more would you need us to do? Like, just stay on for the next 3 days?
2 evenings. Watch it. And of course, since me and my crew's lives were threatened, use deadly force to protect it.
That sounds better.
All right.
Which would you all like to do?
Do we get hazard pay?
I assure you that having me owe you one is worth quite a bit. I'm an influential man on these docks. I've worked with nearly everybody.
All right. Hey,
Never know-
how much? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Vitter.
Never know when you could use a favor from someone. You know,
Think we need favors.
yeah. I say we go for it.
I feel like we are native, even if we walk away today. So
Yeah, like they say, you know, it's like in for a copper, in for a gold.
I agree. I say we finish this out.
Marvelous. Now, I am to assume that he offered you all compensation as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we took that.
Not that we took the deal.
we just
He
took
was-
the money.
He was already carrying on him what he was offering us, so we just confiscated it when we arrested him.
I need a perception check from each of you. Ooh, that'll do it. That'll do it. Theo
Well,
again.
two of them.
He's the only one. His
Oh, wow.
his eyes flickered yellow very quickly the moment you said something, Theo. And then, as soon as it was corrected, back.
Huh.
Did you guys see that? See what?
Nothing. All right. So we'll just stay on for 2 more days then, and kill anyone who tries to sneak into the shipyard.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect. Well then, thank you all for your honesty.
Right. By the way, I was wondering something. Do you like, because you build ships here? Do you always like, do you also recover lost ships if they're like sunken a little bit?
It's not our forte, but it is something that we have knowledge of. But currently my crew is lacking of any water-breathing people, so makes it a little more
Ah.
difficult to get done.
Well, we have one of those. Don't we? Or, how do you breathe water? Water, don't you? Hannibal?
Can't breathe water, Theo. I can just hold my breath for a very long time.
Oh.
Though I have magics that can help too.
Because we know of a ship that's might be recoverable.
Well, as interesting as that sounds, let me get through this contract first, and then
Oh
we'll
god,
see where
another
things
contract.
goes.
All right.
What do you mean another contract? It's the same one I've been working on this whole time. Regardless, thank you all very much.
All right.
He'll open up the door and usher you all out. And this is a good place for us to end this week. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.